in here. I kid you not. Practice is a big must in this game if you really want to get good. So if you're definitely looking, just enjoy this video and want to go through it, then watching this video might give you a head start. But if you do the practice and advanced practice, you do get credit. So I would still do it. I have learned that going through this, it's it's definitely a must. So I'm going to use this character, for example, just to kind of demonstrate the advanced practice that will help you be more better on this game when it comes to countering, using your... Let's pay attention and see if you can find all the little details. Okay, so right now we are going to learn guard breaking. Guard breaking is something that happens real quick, so you got to be quick on your eyes and fingers, if you, or thumb technically, if you really want to do a break counter. So I will demonstrate it just so you guys can see a first glimpse. Of course, on the right, it will tell you when to prompt it. It's only when it starts, so you have to be quick. So if you do see a guard happen, press square and hopefully you get a counter. If not, well, take the hit. Alright, so first I'll just show you a regular. That's what happens when you get hit and he throws. So countering it, when it starts, you literally have to press the square. It actually shimmers a shield for a second. It's glimmering, but that's the only time. So I guess if you look at your character, you can probably see it. If not, you'll probably have to look at your opponent, because looking at the opponent will be your best bet to know whether or not they are going to guard on you. But yeah, it's you have to be quick response, especially if you're dealing with a live person.
Take it to the enemy.
See what I mean? So you see that, but oh man. But yeah. So that's the first one. So let's move on. Alright, so this next one is parry. Now, parrying is easy at times, but not as easy. Because the one thing I've noticed in practice when I first played it, it doesn't hold the guard in that place. Even though you hold the position, you have a time limit of holding it. So you want to make sure that if you are going to execute that area to block, make sure you do it not like before, but kind of do it when he makes the attack. So once you see the red light flashing on that certain icon, then hold that position with the right analog stick in order for you to actually make a successful block, but then pressing R2 at the time the block hits. That way it pulls off a parry. So I'll just do a regular block to show you. So as you notice, I make sure I'm holding that position, but now to parry. So if the position's there, I gotta make sure. Oh man, see what I mean? It's like you can't hold it for a long period of time. It's timed, so that defense can go off any time. So now I'm parrying in order to actually block his defense. That one's also another tricky one, but it also gets you out of situations in order to fight back too. So that's also another thing to look at. Let me try again just to demonstrate, but make sure you really... So he's attacking, and then once it cracks, or once it clashes, that's the only time to actually press R2. And hopefully he may lose his balance when you do that. Alright, so let's move on. Alright, so for this one, it deals with multiple players where they come at them and start just hacking and slashing because there's just 2 or more people. In this situation, it's either you run or you block to build up your revenge, which in any case, I would do the revenge thing if you know you're that good in blocking. But this will take more practice than anything, because when you have multiple people front and back, you'd be wondering, how should I block? Where should I block? So this will definitely help you out in knowing where to block. So let me parry up. I'll focus on this person. As long as you're focusing on one person, all you have to do is just block the right side. So if you see a player on your right side, you just block the right side, and that's it. You don't have to lock onto them or switch, but literally that's all you're doing. But yeah, you gotta be quick on that. Alright, so let me do a parry. And then I can switch over to the other side. Just to give you guys an idea that as long as they're on a certain side, that's when you can do it. Oh yeah, and like I said, don't let go of the right analog stick. Don't flick it up because that does not help. They want you to do it like if you was actually holding a sword. So that's how it plays. Oh man. Now I noticed that when I was blocking, I didn't have enough time to hit the person. So I think in that situation, what you would probably do is you would block and you would dodge on the second hit. If it's another multiple hit, that way you don't get hit on the second one. But that's just my thought. Try it out yourself and see what you think. All right, so this one is Revenge Meter. Revenge Meter is definitely blocking like crazy. The more you block, the more it builds up your meter, and you can do, it'll build up your attack, defense, and stamina. That way you can do more multiple attacks while they attack you. So let's try this. So same thing, fighting this person, mano a mano, and then the second player comes in, and you're saying to yourself, oh no, what am I supposed to do? Well, anyway, you just keep blocking. And even though he's behind me, it's telling me, indicating where to block. So it's not like there's a one to block the back, so it's good. Just one side. And just go crazy. And if you notice, your stamina stays up, so that's really good. So they can keep hitting you, but just understand your health will go down the more you get hit by it. So at least we get the idea. And if you do this, you get 1,500 points that you can purchase towards anything else. Okay, well that's fine. Glad I got to go through this. So as you can see, the warning message is already there in 5 minutes. So let me see if we can pull through most of this stuff. So once you go through, you got main menu. Now also there are other things on here that you can check out, and I would definitely go into the how to play, dual practice. Dual practice will give you a one-on-one with whatever character they have. Free mode makes you do one of the arenas and you constantly fight mano a mano, and then of course the practices is where you first start the game. Advanced practice is where you start the game. So let's just go in here. I know we don't have much time, as much as we got that message. It's a good thing I'm making this video now. And betas are expensive, by the way. They're not cheap. Alright, so I'm fighting this big guy here. Now, knowing the movesets is probably a good thing. Oh. Now he's tired. This gives me an opportunity to hit because he's not strong enough. Okay, now his stamina's back up. Oh gosh. There we go. Up, up, move, slash. Oh no. But yeah, some of these guys are really ruthless, so 1, 2. Always move on the third one at the last moment. Let me see if I could try it again. 1, 2, 3. Oh, see that? 1, 2. And now he's tired. Gives you the advantage of getting in. and execution if you want to be fancy. Now, another thing, after going through that, I am going to show you something real quick, that they actually have movesets. So there are certain combo movesets you can do on here in order for you guys to actually understand how some of these characters go through. Let's see, I think you can go through here. I'm just going to go through it real quick. I think hero overview. Nope, that's not it. Stats. And, nope. Crud! Let me see if I can find it real quick. I think it's in customize, custom match, socials. There was a spot where how to fight. Okay, movesets. There you go. So if you select a character, you go into movesets and you pick here, you can actually see there are different types of combos. So it's not just a basic R2, R1. You can actually do multiple combos, which may also help you into taking down your opponents really fast, or depending on what type of character you play. So definitely look forward into looking at the movesets depending on which character you pick. So it's really good to learn what characters it is. Some people just kind of go with it and wing it, but you know, if you really want to get good at it, it's really good to practice. So I know I don't really have much time, so I'm going to end this video here. So if you guys really enjoyed this, give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you want to see more of my contents, and hope to see you guys another time.